Welcome back everyone. I'm in the conservatory and we're melting wax with the ToAuto Wax Melter that I've got. It weren't that expensive. I've been using it to melt wax to make me candles, so I'm cleaning wax with it today. I'm hopefully going to try to. It's a pretty nifty bit of kit, really. It was about £100 off of eBay. And then they give you a link to a Facebook group. You join that. Once you join that, they send you a free candle mould. Can't remember what they sent me, but I've got a few candle moulds now. Look at all these. Obviously, you've got 2 dogs, and then loads of pillar candles. They're quite big though. Look at that. That's a sunflower one. And then the little bears, my wax pucks, the bee skeps with bees on, the little bee with the little tea candles with bees on. It's pretty good. And then the owls, little owls, look. Now these owls, I've test burned them. They burn for 4 hours. Them, you get 4-hour burn on one of them, and about 4-hour burn on one of them. These ones are about 3 hours, and the bears burn for 2 hours, which is pretty crazy. So these big ones will burn a long time. Yeah, on the wax melting. Quite a bit of wax to melt to make candles and stuff. It's melting already, look. We've got a load of wax in there and about 3 pints of water. Once that melts a bit more, I'll start putting more in. I don't want the string in there. I'm using this netting to do the first filter to get most of the debris out. To get most of the big debris out. Anyway, boiling away. The tap is quite nifty and all light. It's attached somehow. It's attached to the heating element, so it stays heated. We can hear that bubbling away. It stays heated, the tap does, so it don't block up. And the temperatures, you have all different settings with different types of wax. There's a picture on the bit on the sales page that tells you the different temperatures for the wax. The beeswax is 85, but because I've got water in there and I'm just going for the first meltdown, we go in high at 100. I do get it all boiling and melting. And then I'll pull that straining thing out. Hopefully strain it. The last lot come out not as clean as I'd liked, but I had trouble like getting it through to clean it. So when I've done this first lot, I'll come back and show you. It'll go in that bucket and then get cooled off outside. So that was the first lot I've just done. It was alright, but the nylon bag thing I used, look, the wax melter burnt a hole in the bottom of it. Burnt it. So all the bits ended up going through and into the wax melter, which then blocked the tap, which then was a ball ache. So what I actually did in the end was not bother with the tap and then just tip it back out of there and into there. It's got some gunk in it. It's still got some crap in it, but we got the majority of the slum gum out. So that worked well until it burnt a hole through it. So these wax melters, they get frickin', when it says it gets up to 100, it gets up to 100. It goes above 100, so we'll crank it down. I'll put it at 85 is the beeswax melting point, but I'll put it at 90. Well, 90, because it's got water in there as well. So this time I've just gone straight into the freaking wax melter, because the taps, I've already blocked the tap with that lot. It's not blocked, but so I'll just melt all this and all of this straight in the wax melter, and then just pick the whole wax melter up and tip it into the frickin' bucket. And then we'll have a big block of wax that will still need cleaning again. I'm not very good at this wax cleaning process. It ends up a bloody chore. You get some beautiful candles though. So this is the wax after it's melted. Oh. Some dirty water. There's one bit. There's the other bit. So this is the final amount of wax that I've got. It's nice and clean now, but that's dirty because I've just scraped the bottom. Yeah, that's all of it remelted, and when I did it this time, I put it through the wax melter, and then over top of the bucket, over top of the blue bucket, I put a bit of fabric. It's quite heavy. It's a nice bit of wax, that, but it's still quite dirty on the bottom. And I've scraped that, and that's wax. So that's dirty coloured wax still. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll have to get a big hammer and smash it with a big hammer, and then I'll put it back in the wax melter, melt it down and start making candles. But I need some bigger wicks for the for some of these candles, because some of these, you know, like that sunflower candle there, that's a big candle. These are big candles. And I have got two lots of wick. I've got the small wick that I use for the small ones, and like the skeps, I have a thicker one. So I'd probably say I'd need this one for these. Yeah. Or do you have multiple narrow ones? See, I've got loads of wicks, but they're not thick. You need different sort of thicknesses. Oh, I've got loads of wax here, look. Oh yeah, there's the little dog. I've got to, his head fell off, so I stuck it back on. So he'll get melted down again along with all that in there. So yeah, on to the candle making. Little dog, big dog. Little dog. Got wax in his ear. Shibu Inu to the moon. Hopefully. I'll be happy. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll put that in the wax melter after I've smashed it with the hammer. I don't think my little toffee hammer will do it. And then we'll be on to the candle making process again. I think I'm going to order some more of this wick. Maybe even see if there's a thicker wick. Yeah, not bad. Not bad bit of candle making, wax melting, cleaning.